We all know that we are living in crazy times as we continue to see cultural shifts throughout our country here in America. With everything that is going on, we are continuing to see more celebrities starting to flee Hollywood for various different reasons, okay? Some of them are fleeing it because of very sus reasons that we should all be very concerned about. Some people are leaving because they don't want to be in that atmosphere anymore. Some people, like Ezra Miller, are fleeing because, you know, they tried to escape the police. So, you know, you have your entire spectrum of reasons for why celebrities are leaving Hollywood. And now, today, we have yet another celebrity that we need to talk about. An actress who is leaving Hollywood. And the reasons for why she is leaving is something that we're going to be discussing here. So let's go ahead and get right into it. I was trapped in the entertainment world. How leaving Hollywood to pursue Christ and family gave Alexa Penavega a heart reset. Now, that is something that Hollywood absolutely despises. The reason why she left is because to pursue Christ and family, two things that Hollywood absolutely hates. We know this. We see it in pretty much all the entertainment that is coming out of Hollywood for the most part. Pretty much everything is directed towards destroying family in one way or another, or mocking Christianity, or whatever else. And we're continuing to see it push more and more aggressively by Hollywood. So the fact that Alexa Penavega completely left behind that climate that she came out of is pretty impressive. Let's go ahead and see what she actually has to say here. What do you do when God tells you to do something you don't want to do? Well, if you're smart, you do it anyways. So that's what Alexa Penavega did. I felt this tug in my heart. I felt it was God going, you guys need to get out of here. It's time. I didn't want to move. I knew it was the right decision, but it wasn't something that I was so excited about. At first, Penavega consoled herself by telling herself that she was doing it for her husband, actor and singer. He was struggling professionally and was burned out, but God soon revealed that it was Alexa who needed the move the most. One day, I was praying in my car and I suddenly had this revelation. We were moving for my heart. The Spy Kids actress revealed, I needed a heart reset. I was the one trapped in the entertainment world and needed to take a step back. And here is a note that she posted on Instagram. Like, this is refreshing stuff, man. Like, you don't see, like, hardly anyone out of Hollywood doing this type of stuff. Don't be liked, but be the light. I will make your path straight. When your gaze is on God, his presence sets you free. You have to release the spiritual heaviness in your life. John 8:12. This just fell out of my Bible. I don't know when I wrote it, but I'm glad I did. Such a good reminder. And that's positive stuff, you know, that anyone can relate to. So anyway, Penavega loved her career, and she still does, but it was a change of pace and scenery that gave her the space to find her identity in Christ. My job became my identity. God pulled me out of that so that I could learn how to be an awesome mom and an awesome wife. God helped us build that foundation in our family. And once I had that revelation, I felt at peace. As far as the industry goes, you can see the types of projects I took before in comparison to the projects I take now. I care about the characters and I care about redemption. A lot of times in the industry, we like to push boundaries for the sake of pushing boundaries. And, you know, as we know, Hollywood is in a place right now where they are creatively bankrupt. They don't know how to create good stories. They don't know how to create good character arcs. And a lot of that has to do with they don't know how they've completely lost what redemption means. They are morally bankrupt in Hollywood. They don't know how to tell good stories. They don't know how to tell stories that relate to humanity, that relate to us all on a human level. And that is one of the beautiful things about stories like Lord of the Rings. You know, regardless of what you believe or whatever else, there are always things in stories like Lord of the Rings that can touch anyone, because they are stories that are human stories. They're stories that are human on a human level, that have things that impact everyone in different ways. And that's one of the things that we're going to see that's very different about some of the things that are coming out of Hollywood now. Things even like Rings of Power, a show that is based on Tolkien's work, but it isn't focused on human stories or redemption or anything like that. It is focused on identity politics, woke messaging, and everything else. So let me know what you think about this in the comments below. What do you think about what Alexa Penavega has to say here? Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.